Hello everybody and welcome back. I hope you're all doing phenomenal. So, one of those days where I was watching YouTube videos of airplanes, I noticed an Eric Johnson video, and they were covering the inside of a Blue Angel's cockpit. One of the differences in there is that they have an actual bungee that goes on their stick, or a set of springs, and if you've ever seen their videos, they literally reach around and are grabbing with a giant grip and just squeezing the crap out of the stick. So it's a super weird way of flying, and I have no idea how they even grip it like that, because they're completely wrapped around like so, and I have no idea how they even do that. But they have, I think when they start with like 15 or 20 pounds of force just pulling the stick forward, and then they work up to 40, and they do the full show with 40 pounds, and they're trying to do formation with 40 pounds of pressure forward, and they're just yanking the stick back, just trying to keep it from sucking itself forward, and they do the entire flight like that. So, that kind of got me thinking that one of the hardest things in DCS is formation flight.
But yeah, stop that wiggles. I don't know how these guys do it in bad weather, but I can't. Oh boy. I can't even do it in calm weather.
So, why not do what the Blue Angels do and find some way of pulling this forward? Now, I've got a nice, really super complicated solution. That's not what today's video is about. They use springs. I'm pretty sure I have a bungee lying around, so I'm gonna go find one of them. That'll do. Now I have a free bungee. I'll deal with it later. Alright, so now that we've got a bungee, how do we mount it on here? Well, I happen to have a nice sturdy set of rudder pedals that's all metal, and it's pretty solid. And that little pipe over there is actually the same size as this eyelet. So, I kind of got lucky on this one, and all we have to do is thread it on here somewhere, hook it on there, and we have a system. And I can use a longer bungee cord looped over the middle, or I can use this one looped kind of on itself and backwards, which for this one, it applies a good 5 pounds of force, maybe 10. If I throw a heavier one on there, it might apply a 15 or 20. If I throw multiple on there, I can get whatever number I need. The only problem is, well, we'll cover that later. But for now, I'm gonna hook this up, and we're gonna go for a flight, because I still haven't tried it yet, even though I've seen that it might work. So let's go try it. Janky. Should work.
Okay, that's different. Oh, that's really different. Flying with some pull is just weird. There's legitimately pull. A lot of it. Here's how it hooks up, flaps her up. Man, that's weird. That's so weird. I'm hoping this is the refueling aircraft. It is the refueling bird. Man, that's heavy. You get it back towards the back, and it's heavy. Yeah, that's a different experience. That is so weird. It's so nice, but so weird. I mean, it's incredibly stable. Alright, I'm going under because I'm just... The right side is where I'm much more comfortable. Small squirt of juice, come on. It's only been like 2 minutes and I can already feel the strain in my fingers. See why they just wrap their hands, but if I do that, I'm gonna pull the trigger. Here we go. What do you think? Should we? Ooh. Was not expecting that. He just dipped a wing. 3,500 pounds of gas, that's not bad. That's plenty. It's not a bad position, not a bad position at all. Man, it's weird having to fight this the whole time. Let's come up here to slot. Man, that feels so weird. Man, that's funky. Funky chicken. Tuck it. Right in close. Gotta be really close. Pretty close to slot. And pulling back is just ridiculously hard. I mean, it's really nice and easy as far as just being able to push or relax to go down. But it's so weird. Like, it's an actual workout. Mostly on my grip strength, surprisingly enough. So I think there's actually a dead zone in the stick. I think that's messing with me. Is there a dead zone? Right click, tune axis. There's a dead zone. Oh, there is a dead zone. Oh, wow. Okay. There's center. Let's go slightly forward because I don't want to ram into this guy. Alright, so I had a dead zone at 3, and I could feel it. Like, I'd go slightly forward, nothing would happen. Oh, there we go. Oh, now that feels good. The smallest of corrections. There we go. Relax slightly more. No, not too much. Look at that, guys. That is so much smoother, and I just removed 3 dead zone. I don't know if that's percent or something. Not overly stable. It's a lot better than it was. More juice. Perfect. Let's run out over here to number 2 without bumping him. We're going for Blue Angels number 2. Which means not only are we tucking in, we are tucking in so close. Alright, that's standard. Actually. That's pretty much standard. Let's go. Whoa. Is it me or you? Can't tell if he moved or not. I think he's doing a slight correction. Anyways. Let's go Blue Angels close. See if I can do it. Alright, there's height. Easing it in. Easing it in. I can leave just enough room that if he rolls aggressively, I won't die. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm sold. This is significant. Wow. Okay. Dimension. Alright, we're in contact position.
Ready for contact. Clear contact.
A little more juice, just a little. Right, left. Okay, catch that drift, catch that drift. Good, good. Nope.
Contact.
Okay, that was probably the easiest basket catch I've done, even though I did techniques I don't normally do, like use the rudder.
Alright, so this worked way better than I thought it would, and honestly, it's pretty good. If you guys have the ability to do something like this, definitely do it. It gave me 3%, I think positive and negative back on the joystick, and it's so precise. It's really, really precise. So if you guys have the ability, definitely do something like this. The one problem I have with it are those little guys. One at the top, one at the bottom. Those plastic fittings are, well, plastic. So the problem with those is that I not only have force on it, but when I pull on it, it actually imparts a pretty hefty force. It's probably a good 10-15 pounds when you pull all the way to the rear. And honestly, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to trust those 3D printed components because, well, they're plastic. So I'm going to have to machine some metal ones, and that could be a bit of an adventure, and we are going to save that one for next time. So if you guys like watching the build, I will leave a link to the Patreon page in the description below, but if you guys want to follow along, see how the cockpit is progressing and what we're doing on it, it's free to subscribe. So thank you guys for joining, and we will see you guys in the next episode.